Kez. What's up, brother? Yeah, bro. I'm thinking of getting that DMO stuff done this weekend, man. I need to build some cars as well. So, when you're gonna do a DMO, man, like a 20 piece, 21 piece is the ideal size to do. So you got like what, 6 cars in there? So I gotta do like what? I'll probably do like a 10 piece and I'll probably give away the rest in the stream. But right now we're doing a magic slot, man. How you enjoying the new account? Yeah, should be a lot of fun, bro. Like all those unlocks, unlimited money. Cause I know your guest whip accounts is a little broke. I kind of want to get that done this weekend, kind of thing. Toby, bro, how you doing? Welcome. So, we are. What are we doing today? We're doing mainly. We're making someone on a magic slot. Yeah, the magic slot. Yeah, I remember you said that you're always really broke. Yeah, all that account. I remember even when I was making you that outfit, it didn't really have a lot. It was like 2 mil or something, and you were like, "I just sold it, Izzy." I'm like, "Okay." But yeah, man, we got fairly pretty lucky with those accounts. I'd say the seller's shop is nothing on there right now. So this guy, wants a magic slide. Um, but half the work is already done. There's already a C1 keep with with everything on there. So I just need to make a C2 keep of the logos he wanted. Um, we've really got our work cut out for us. And looking at these fits, Missande worked on whoever this person is. So Missande did a fairly good job about organizing shits. But yeah, the guy doesn't really have an Avenger, so we need an Avenger for the next part of the glitch. So we're just buying him an Avenger real quick. Is that 90 mil or is that 9 mil? Let me count that. Hold on. So 800,000. Okay, 90 mil. That's 90 mil. Yeah, because the fully upgraded, because like this Avenger is like 6 point something. Oh. What else does this guy not have? He doesn't really have everything. Nothing, but we'll be fine. We'll buy him an oppressor. Now, I mean, I don't really want to mess it. Yeah, I'm not really talking much, guys. I'm pretty much just making this shit. If you guys have any questions or whatever, feel free to ask. But I'm just gonna be working on stuff. I'm both in Taz's stream and you know. But yeah, man. Pretty simple stuff. Nothing too crazy either. Simple magic slot with some simple logos, gun belt, handcuffs, stomach shoes. Nothing crazy. But yeah, I am keen to go to the car meet later. I was supposed to do a stack tattoo for someone as well, but I think we can delay that. You guys at Taz's right now? Yeah. I'm getting a little bit of FOMO, but I'm kind of like, in there with the stream. So most of the time, like I am watching the stream. That's why I have all these hours, like fucking crazy hours. Let's do a high stall in this. But yeah, I aim to get like 1,000 hours before GTA 6. That's like my goal. Yo, Kex just hit 420, bro. Yeah, I was pretty happy with the 420 when I was. Or actually, yeah, might still around. Yeah, yeah, I can still hear it a little bit. Can you fucking take the logos out, brother? Hey, JJ, how you doing, man? need these logos gone. Sparrows, bro, how you doing? Alright, we're just gonna have to... Okay, all good, all good. I know how to fix this, or, you know, just work with it. That's all good. Appreciate the like, bro. Appreciate it, appreciate it. So we're in the middle of making a match slot, so we do have to do a bit of prologue business. There's no way around it. We gotta go through prologue Ps4. Every time I make a magic slot, every time I do any of it, gotta do a prologue. Probably done like, I don't know, 100 prologues this year already. So if I'm doing it, you guys are with me. You guys are stuck with me, you know? Can't leave the bro hanging, you know? Yo, I mean, I've only had it a couple of times. I've had the cheap ones. Yeah, they're pretty good, man. That ramen shit is really good. How's your trip going, man? You still in Austria? Okay, okay. One mutual friend. Oh, Shasti, okay. Oh, yes, you did. Yeah, yeah, I did see it. Yeah. How you doing, F, bro? Are we doing more DMO stuff, or you still working with the last save? Let me know if you need interiors, bro. I got a shit. I did like a shitload of interiors the other day. I'm like, the old-fashioned way. In the car meet, 2 minutes a car, fucking crazy. My 10 car method is so much better. I just need worn interiors. Worn interior? What do you mean? Like the interior itself? A donor? I should have a fair bit, but yeah, man, I think you're on the Xbox, unfortunately. All my resources and all my donors and stuff, they're all in like PS5. But I should have everything already. I'd be happy to share. Yeah, AB bro, hello, hello. Welcome. I got stick drift, but somehow it works. Yeah, I mean, your primary console is Xbox, fair enough. So right now we're making an outfit magic slot. So to do that, we're gonna have to import a magic slot save. So we're just going through the whole demo process, getting that save on PS4, encrypting that save and shit. Damn, the guy just got rolled over by his. It done. Yeah, I don't really PvP and stuff, bro. Damn, I'm gonna die, man. I am indeed close to 1K, brother. Yeah, I don't know, man. Monetization and all that shit, I'm not too. Like, it'll be nice to have, you know, but the country I live in has so much restriction and shit. It's not worth. I'm just gonna carry on the setup I have for the time being, regardless the 1K. Just do BEFF, I just do DMO and stuff like that, and I just stream it. We have like, I don't know, less than a year for GTA 5 anyway, you know. At one point we were like, have you seen your setup? I actually did. You got the monitor on the one side, you know, big table. Yeah, pretty clean, brother. The only thing I didn't quite appreciate is having those consoles on the floor. I don't know if they were on the floor, but they were like underneath the table. Yeah, I have my consoles pretty much like that. PS5s are a big unit, so they kind of take a fair bit of space. Oh yeah. Gotcha. It's underneath the table, but on top of a thingy. That's it, bro. That's the way to do it. So we'll do a little bit of an account giveaway when we do hit 1K. It's not gonna be insanely crazy account, but we'll do a gender swap. We'll throw in a few fits. We'll throw in a few magic slots. We'll throw in a few cars and a bit of money. Nothing too crazy. Anything above 300 mil just gets banned. So we'll just do like 150 mil Mark IIs or whatever. It's a bit of a account giveaway, you know, a bit of resources, because there's still a lot of people in the Karmi community. We're still like, I don't really have money. I'm like, how do you not have money in GTA right now? The end of his lifespan. So someone like that could really use that, an account like that, just to, you know, not be having to deal with no money and shit. But yeah, we have the account already with Magic Slots. We just need to put some money in it, do a gender swap. And the recent unlocks and stuff have been real good, so this is a really good time to do a gender swap, if you are gonna do a gender swap. So the task we're about to do should take about roughly 2 hours, give or take. So what we're doing right now is still the PS4 side of things, and then we'll eventually move to the PS5 side of things. This does require... How much do you charge for a gender swap? Shit. So, Kex, I'll give you the same deal I gave Cut. I only charge him $10, but you have to do all the buying. So I'll basically, you know, set up the BEFF and everything. You have to hop on your console. I'll instruct you what to do, but basically you have to go around, buy every clothing in the game. This kind of thing would take you roughly 1.5 hours, 2 hours to buy everything. So if you are down to do the C2 part, which is the time consuming and boring and kind of strenuous part, C2, it's $10. I'll just basically do the setup, BEFF, resaving your money and outfit and all that shit. But if you don't want to do anything and I have to do everything, I would charge you $50. $50. So, I mean, if you're down to do the hard work, $10, bro. No one is gonna give you the same deal. In fact, I don't have to do much, you know. So I'm happy with the $10. But, you know, if I have to do the whole thing, it is a very time consuming and shit. Yeah, if you're down for that, I'm happy to do that $10 deal with you, bro. But yeah, you will lose all your cars, properties, any research. You can save your money, rank, and outfits. So if you have an account with Deluxos or whatever, you know, sell those Deluxos, yeah. But I would recommend doing it on a male than a female. Actually, it's up to you. They both have different unlocks. The male gets quite a lot of things. Female, I haven't done a female gender swap in a while, to be honest. The last one I did was probably early on this year, in like March or something. So, but the male one I know is really good. You get so much. But I think Gloom Bro did. Yeah, alright. Then it's no problem. But yeah, Gloom Bro did a recent female gender swap. And he also figured out the casino part of shit. So the only limitation we have, so you would need, like, let's say, so if you want to make your life a little easier and buy an oppressor while on C2, I reckon you're going to need about 160, 170 mil. But if you want to be a bit conservative and not buy oppressor, which is going to make your life a little bit more difficult, you need about 150 million. But because we start off as a fresh character, you just did the female. Yeah, so the only limitation you have is the casino stuff. You can't buy everything in the casino unless you do like an OTR glitch shit. There is a OTR. I don't know if it gives us casino clothing abilities, but you can only buy like 100k worth of goods in the casino, roughly, in the period of your gender swapping. You would have a higher chance of unlocking more things if you can keep coming back. LCM? What about the LCM, brother? Like LCM clothing? We can buy the LCM clothing. I don't think the LCM clothing has any unlocks whatsoever. I feel like it just gives you some rank or whatever. But I feel like a lot of the watches, a lot of the t-shirts in the casino are unlocks. You mean the casino OTR? Yeah, so you would first glitch out in the Avenger, then you do the job to teleport out. So just like Sparrowsbird was doing the other day with his magic slot shit. So you could just go OTR like that. And maybe we test it out at some point whether you do get the casino clothing. So if you can get that, then you can buy, if that glitch works and the casino OTR gives you casino clothing in like all the regular clothing stores, then we might be able to, you know, pull off this glitch in the best way. But it's still a bit of a work. You know. I don't see too, you know, a fair bit of work to do, you know. Shit, hold on. I'll be right back while this loads up. Thank you for letting us know. That's useful information. Where the fuck is my USB drive? Okay, this shit is good. All right, brother. Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate you. Question, you see the UC headphones? Yeah. Yeah, what about those headphones, bro? Nope, those ones don't change color. The one change color is blue and red. The black ones don't change color. What's up, Catherine? Welcome. Yeah, doing all right, Catherine. How are you? Just gonna do the spike cuffs. Let me save this over the C1. Good stuff. Yeah, so far so good. hiding? Yeah, it is potato in hiding. Gonna reset up our next DNS now. Components on X. Does the components do the same on Xbox or different? Well, it depends on what you're trying to do. Without more context, I can't really advise. What components are we talking about? Like, maybe I'll have a better idea if you tell me the whole thing. Like, logo still doesn't, like, are you trying to make an outfit, or like what are you trying to do, man? So let me just clarify. Male components, female components are exactly the same in all platforms. PC, Xbox, PS, it doesn't matter. If a texture of a logo is, I don't know, like 11.11.0 or 11.0 or 11.1 or 10.2, it's going to be 10.2 in all platforms. PS3, PS4, PC, Xbox. So yeah, just to answer your question, just that question, it's all the same components. If I make an outfit on PS5, I should be able to make that exact same outfit on Xbox, doing the same exact thing, and the end result should exactly be the same. Yo, what's up, Barcode brother? Just making a magic slot. Oh nah, it's all good. You're more than welcome to ask questions. I would just want the questions to be, you know, ask more, you know, like more specific questions, like for example, hey, I'm trying to make an outfit with this logo. How do I make it? Or, you know, what should I do? Or, you know, it shouldn't be questions like, are the components same on Xbox and PS? You know what I mean? Like, in that way, I can actually give you some useful tips or useful information. Like, um, if that makes sense. I don't know. But yeah, going back to our BEFF stuff. So C1, you're looking at my C1 screen. C2 is in the corner. We're going to be doing our first BEFF, well, second BEFF technically, but yo, Beard, how you doing? There you go, Sticky Ricks, bro. Thank you for your feedback. Yeah, that's kind of when I like. If I want to help you, I want to help you all the way with information you're actually going to be able to, get the job done with. So yeah, we have our C1, we have our C2 set up. So what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to like pull these logos of this hoodie. So to do that, we're going to apply our C1 outfit. C1 outfit is here. We're going to be doing with its rollback. All right, so cool. So the only thing which is different on Xbox, I'd say, is how you get the BEFF started. On PlayStation, you have two options to do BEFF. Well, two popular options, which are, of course, NextDNS, and the other one is Archive or Netcut. Archive is mainly used for Ps5. But for BEFFing on Xbox, I think Netcut is used a fair bit because you can lag your connection. So the way the lag is done is it varies for every different people have different amount of KBs they need to lag their connection. So find your sweet spot. Some people do 4K bits, some people do 6K bits, some people even do 2K bits. So what I mean by 2K bits is, alright, you guys are gonna see my archive screen. There might be a little of screenception as well. Screenception. I hope there's no screenception. So anyways, right? So I have this is my archive setup. Most people on Xbox would just lag their connection to like this connection, or set it to like 4K bits and enter. Then you have to wait it out. Like you have to wait like 5 minutes or like 10 minutes or something like that. But on PS5, I just go console log, and then that shit is done. Or I can just go for NextDNS and just NextDNS. So what I'm doing right now is a combination of NextDNS and Archive. So really, you'll have to find your way with your Xbox methods. But yeah, there's a guy named GlitchLive GG. He's an Xbox user who probably does BEFF on a regular basis. All right, now we're in C2. Hey, bro. Hello. We are making a simple magic slot right now. yeah, so he's really knowledgeable about most of these things, and he's an Xbox user, so he can pretty much give you the whole rundown. And at least I'm guessing you are using a translator. But yeah, get your questions across to him, and he'll get you the right answers. He's helped me out with quite a few information in the past as well. But yeah, ask specific questions. As specific questions as you can would be my advice. Notice DNS doesn't work at all anymore, like on Xbox or on PlayStation. I'm using DNS right now. So the PS5 method is slightly different from PS4 method. You have to have like double PS pluses. Like it's a little bit slightly different, like the setup, but it does work. I'm doing it right now. I'm using NextDNS to lock up. So you can't use that PS to activate the BEFF. You have to use a different PS Plus to activate the BEFF. Yeah. Yeah, he just didn't set it up right in my... Yeah. The setup on PS5 is a little bit, it's a little buggy. I'll talk to you more about it when I can. You can watch SCG if you want. SCG's tutorial is pretty solid. But I have a slightly different thing I do just to make sure it always works for me, kind of thing. Yeah, SCG's method should be sound, bro. Like it should just work perfectly fine. I hate that dude. Yeah, I mean, to me, everyone is a source of knowledge and information. So I watch everyone. I stay neutral to everything and watch everything, if that makes sense. I guess you guys know each other like that, yeah. Fair enough. I just know him just on the surface, really. What's up, Zex? It's alright. We just doing a bit BEFF stuff, outfit stuff, making a magic slot, really. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, one thing you see about me, bro, I stay away from every sort of conflict, or like I'm the kind of person who would just stay neutral in every situation unless it affects me directly. So I never really say anything too personal about anyone. I just I'm like I stay outside the inner circle, never never really get into too much trouble, and I like to keep it that way. I'm like barely on the surface of the whole GTA ecosystem anyway. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. So you guys know each other, Catherine? I'm seeing Catherine for the first time in my stream. Good to see that you guys are all acquaintance, or But yeah, man. Well, welcome, Catherine. Welcome. Good to have you on the stream. We generally do DMO, BEFF stuff, a little bit of car creation, a little bit of outfit creation, stuff like that in my channel. He did way too much shiesty shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with what happened. We are in a crew session, so here onwards we're kind of treating our C2 as our C1 because we're doing the next DNS on our C2, and with our C1 we're just swapping accounts, and we're just basically so that we can do our jobs and stuff for the merges and shit. Yeah, it's nothing good vibes here most of the time. Sometimes I lose my temper when people ask me strange questions. But apart from that, man, I'm all chill. I'm all good vibes 95% of the time, you could say. Has point and shoot, low and oh, that he has everything. That's chill. Where is his apartments? What apartments does he have? He's got an Alta Street. Alta Street. There's an Alta Street. Whereabouts is the office? Okay, office is here. Okay, we need this information now because later on we'll need to go save our shit at the office, but right now we can just do all the street. So it's a G thing, we'll do G thing. So both my connections are hardwired. I don't do any Wi-Fi stuff. $8:30 a.m. It's like 9:30 p.m. for me. Yeah, I'm like on the other side of the world in Bangladesh. I already know what's gonna happen tomorrow, guys. Well, later on today. I'm out here in the future.
I would just say, yeah, just the setup part is slightly a little bit different. Like there's one or two extra additional steps. You gotta make C1 primary, run the game. Let me just walk you through it on like just a verbal level, and maybe you'll catch some information. So yeah, run the game on C1. Have the secondary account primary on C1 while you do that, and you're gonna run the game on C2, right? So C1 should get dashboarded. At this point, nothing is DNS'd or locked. You're just basically running the game on C1 and C2. So C2, go to story mode. What you want to do is, so in all the tutorials, they say that just switch to your DNS and then switch to the account. So I do an extra step here where I switch to a different account completely while the game is dashboarded on C2 or like just running on C2. And like, so this account I switched to doesn't have PS Plus, doesn't have anything to do with the glitch, but I just hop on there and I switch to the DNS on that account. And then I switch to the PS Plus donor and make that primary. And then I hop back onto the BEFF account and I disconnect the internet. And I just disconnect the internet. So that's my C2 setup right there, done, right? That's all I'm gonna do at C2. And C1, I'm just gonna you know, just run the game and normally. So that's pretty much the setup. The only step where people fuck up is when you hop back on C2 and reconnect the internet, you can't go online. It says that, you know, all sorts of things like you don't have PS Plus, no internet connection, so on and so forth. So sometimes by disconnecting and reconnecting internet on your C2, you can resolve that, but most of the time you need to redo the whole setup. But yeah, I'm kind of used to the setup now, so I kind of like do it fairly effortlessly. But at first I did have issue with this a little bit. So whenever I work on someone's account which is not my account, I always use NextDNS. And whenever I'm using I'm on my own accounts or like my close friends accounts and whatnot, I use my archive. Because there's no setup to be done, you just kind of run it and it's done. Because archive, doesn't matter what kind of license you have, has a cap on how many accounts can be used to console log, and there's no definite number for it. So I do have a license which is a little bit like above the base, so which is like the outfit 10, allows you double console lock and shit. But even then, like, you know, let's say if you're beffing on 6 accounts or 7 accounts, 7 different accounts, you'll just see that your game saves aren't going through because you've kind of gone over the limit. So no one really talks about these things in their Discord, but from experience, it's a thing. Depending on your licenses, you can use so many accounts. So stuff like, you know, people's account where I'm just hopping on one time to do like a certain BEFF, whatever, I would always go NextDNS. So NextDNS does work fairly effortlessly once you set it up, but until you set it up, it's a little iffy, bro. Yeah, we're on our C2 right now. So at this point, our C2 is being treated as our C1. So just so you guys know where that is. Getting our first game saves on our C2. It doesn't matter where you get your save, as long as the order of the save is the same. Alright, so we no longer need this. I play on PSN, PS2s and PS3s. I mean, PS2s, working PS2s, kind of rare to have these days, I'll say. Yeah, I'm with you there. We'll add gloves. With the gloves we are adding is gonna ensure that gray digital tactical, gray digital tactical, gray digital tactical. So basically on C2, log on like normal, connect, then story mode, then go to a different account, set up DNS, and then you go to a guest plus donor, and then you make it primary. So bro, if your friend is C1, whichever account, you guys would need the same account to activate the PS Plus donor. Yeah. So if you're C1 in a different location, it needs a whole different. So yeah. So think this as this, right? So PS Plus donor account, BEFF account, and let's call the DNS switcher account. 3 accounts, right? So BEFF account, PS Plus donor account, and a DNS switcher account, right? So DNS switcher account doesn't need to have anything. So both you and your friend need to have the PS Plus donor account in their consoles, right? So he's gonna make that PS Plus donor account primary first. Then you're gonna make that PS Plus donor account primary on your account. That's my understanding. But it has to be the same account, which is activating the BEFF. You try it with just a different account in general. I don't know, I've never tried doing that, but in theory it should work. Yeah, in Arca you don't have to do PS Plus stuff. So this is our C1. We've got the handcuffs. We've got the gun belt. I'm pretty sure this t-shirt should work. I always use the orange one or the sand t-shirt. And we've got our magic slots saved here already. So C1, C2, magic slot. We're going to be doing this BEFF with the Israel bag. I generally don't advise doing BEFF in 2 different locations. But if you have to do it, especially with Next DNS, the setup needs to be 100% done right. Archive, well, fairly expensive now, but they are having a discount at the moment.
PS4, no problem. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, bro. I've always kind of done PS5 ever since my BEFF journey. So I've never really done any sorts of BEFF in PS4. I just generally haven't played PS4 unless it's for DMO stuff, DMO purposes. So I wish I knew a little bit more about the next setup personally on PS4, but I've never had to do it, bro. In fact, my C2 doesn't even have PS4 installed. Only my C1 has PS4 installed. So every time I have to do a prologue or something, I do it from my C1. G network. Okay. Day's been alright actually. It's been a bit of a crazy morning, then pretty much a dead afternoon afterwards. Pretty much just hung out at home. Yeah, on the PS4 side, I think you don't need to do any PS Plus side of things. Yes. Yeah, I guess so. It's as simple as that. As long as you're hooked up to the network, yeah, you're good. Is there a friend list loading? So just as a reminder, guys, C2, C1, C1, and C2 right now. We're getting our second save on C1. So bro, depending on the task, I lock my C2 or my C1. Generally, everyone says lock C1, but you can lock your C2. Both will be exactly the same, I reckon. Give it a try. See which console holds your console lock better. So generally. So, depends. If I'm doing outfit stuff, I generally lock my C1. But if I'm doing more complicated shit like, BEFF, DMO, combined and stuff, I lock whichever console doesn't need to switch or connect to a lobby or whatever. When you're console locked, you just can't connect to sessions as easily, that's all. Back on C2 now. We're gonna wait for our friend list to repopulate. But bro, generally for outfit stuff only, if you're not doing magic slots and all that shit, next DNS is just as good, bro. If you are doing BEFF with a friend, I'm guessing it's a trusted friend. Just figure out that PS Plus account with your friend. C1 is normal state. So depends. If you need to stay online I would recommend this other thing, Good Sport. But if you're just in there, in and out, outfit save and out there, you can just console lock for sure. Yeah, next DNS is just gets, if you're doing just outfit stuff, bro, more than good enough. It gets the job done 100% of the time. But if you're doing like shit like gender swap, magic slotting, all that stuff, 100% would recommend archive. But if you plan on just doing outfits, stick to next DNS, bro. Just set up that. Just figure out that setup with your friend. I can show you one day how I do things like off stream. You can see both my C1 screen, C2 screen. I can show you that like in a Discord call or something. Like I'll just show you my backend work as well. It's not very difficult. It's just you just need to see it first time. That's all. So our BEFF is done. We're gonna be doing the merge of the outfit in flight school now. Damn, didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah, the PS5 unlocks. Yeah. Quite a few things. I don't know how much the gender swap unlocks look like recent. So as I was saying in that other stream, I did get myself an ultimate unlocked account with everything unlocked. The male gets shit everything, like everything I've seen recently, that new pirate outfit, the spider masks, all that new GTA stuff which is coming out, GTA Plus stuff. So the female doesn't get any of that. It has the OG stuff. It has quite a lot of the seasonal stuff and stuff. I was a little like, even though it said unlock all, and I like maining my female because my female came with 6 magic slots, like decent ones. I mean, it's still good. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, hey, it's false advertising, you know? Like, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, you know? Like, if it says unlock all, it should mean unlock all, right? It shouldn't mean, like, unlock partially all. But it's not just my account. It's every account, every female unlock account I've seen is the same deal. Yeah, but you'll notice. So is your account a gender swap unlock account, or is it like those criminal mods unlock account? Okay. I'll share a screen with you shortly to show you. You can let me know whether you have those particular unlocks I am referring to. Just a second, let me just get this shit set up. Okay. Alright, so let's see. You guys should be able to see my screen now, right? So this is just mail tops in general. So if you gender swap a mail or you basically get an unlock all mail, you would get pretty much everything in here. You would get this, you would get this top, you would get the weed. This is the career progress weed stuff. You know, the straps, you know, all the new stuff, right? Like even like this is all the new clothing added to the game right here on the male. And you know, gender swap gets you that stuff as well. Unlock all obviously gets you that stuff, but on the female, you see in my unlock all account, I have, for example, I have this, I have that, I have these ones, but I don't have straps. I probably have this, that pink thingy, but I don't have these on the female in an unlock all account. And this particular hoodie or this particular jumpsuit has the most my most favorite logos in the game. I show you what the logos look like. This is like my new favorite racing suit logos. So it's got like atomic in the front, stuff at the side, and it also has stuff at the back as well. Is this blue little thingy? It's my favorite shit. Like I fuck with this logo. So also these logos are also from new GTA Plus stuff, which the male gets, the female does not get. Some of the new masks, like these spider masks and shit. Not that it's a deal breaker. Where is that spider mask? So this spider mask, this new alien bodysuit shit. You know what I mean? I do get this. I get this in my female. I get all that stuff. You have the vest. Where vest for what? Vest like you have that vest? What vest? Oh, the top. This GTA Plus shit. Okay. Okay, so you get stuff by logging in. Right on. Do you have this? It should be seasonal. You also have the skull. The skeleton outfit. The skeleton outfit should be there in unlock all account. Yeah. But yeah, some of the stuff like, you know, I expected it to be in a female. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This tracksuit shit. But yeah, going back into our BEFF stuff. Moving on. Okay, so what are we doing? We're first priming our shit. Damn, I didn't order. Yeah, I hear you, brother. Damn, we fucked up there. Yep, probably, brother. Probably. Hold on, guys. Let me lock in and order some food before it's too late. It's already 10 p.m. before all the food places close. Let me get that shit placed. Oh shit.
Uh, shit. You know what I just realized? I've misstepped. So we're gonna redo this whole thing. We messed up. Messed up with something. Fuck. Forgot to do something, unfortunately. Damn. Cut, bro. How you doing? I was just finishing up a magic lot, but then I just realized in the final step I had forgotten a step. It's just quickly redoing the whole BEFF. Is the lobby full at Taz's? I think it's full lobby. Yeah, I'll be joining shortly. I need to order some dinner as well. Yeah, let's review this real quick. Lebu chicken, masala. Alright, looks good. I don't have to do the whole thing. I just have to do the last BEFF one more time. Yeah, it's not a huge deal, but I have to do the setup, which I'm doing right now. It's 27 right now. Okay, that's dealable. I should be free in about 15 minutes. For the outfit magic slot, do you need components to make it? So it depends. Like, if you want a gun belt in the magic slot, yeah, you would need a gun belt. If you're okay with the paramedic belt, yeah, paramedic belt is more acquirable, stuff like that. So, like, depends. Like, it doesn't need components. You can get most of the components in game. Like, depends what you want to the magic slot to have. If you want the rare stuff, you gotta have the rare stuff. But if you don't want, if you are not too fussed about having all the rare stuff and you just want a magic slot with some shoes, some logos and stuff like that, like a bit like a gun belt or any of the belt. You know, there's so many different belts in the game. There's the paramedic belt. There's like the prison guard belts. There's like the walkie-talkie looking belt from the new motorbike thingies. Few different belts. Unfortunately, we cannot do the hood accessories, the hoodies, which are replacements for belts. So some outfits, you might see me or some other people have like hoodies and stuff on clothing which generally don't have hoodie. So that goes in the same slot as the gun belt, but unfortunately, because we do this glitch in a older version of the game, it just doesn't recognize those items as in-game components, and you end up with something which is blacklisted, which is not ideal for the process. So we just have to have heavy armor here, and we need to stick. So yeah, this heavy armor isn't really, if I didn't tell you guys, nobody would tell, but I would have known that the magic slot doesn't have the armor stuff. Can never deliver anything less than excellence. We're not really perfectionists, but if someone's paying $1, they should get their dollar's worth. Yeah, anything to do with outfit stuff, there's no risk really. Unless I fuck up the process, there's no risk involved. Like, there's no ban, or no one's gonna ban you for making a magic slot. Pretty safe, I'd say. Hasn't been any bans. Like no one has ever gotten banned for making a outfit magic slot. The only bans which, only things which causes bans are level stuff or money stuff. Level stuff will get you reset, money stuff will get you reset. Mod menus will get you banned probably, but we don't do that. We use BEFF. BEFF is a bit of a gray area, I would say. They are. I can confirm that, you know, no harm will come to your account. I mean, how many magic slots have I made? I've made magic slot on my main accounts, 3 magic slots on my main accounts. I have made probably around the 40 to 50 magic slots in the last couple of months, so a fair bit. So I haven't had any complaints. The only complaints people were like, oh yeah, my garages are a bit jumbled up, and that only happens sometimes. Like some cars go from this garage to that garage. That's the only thing. And sometimes, like if you have like contacts hidden, or if you have like events hidden, or like your user settings, they just get reset. But harmful? Nah. Annoying? Yeah. My stream might be suffering a little bit with lag stuff. If that happens, please do let me know. But we're nearly done. I'm pretty much I was gonna do a few tattoos and stuff in a bit, but I can do that in the morning. I just want to chill out for a bit, have dinner and stuff. Hey, B Money bro, how you doing? Oh, you're asking, you want to get, yeah, sure. I mean, good to have it on a gender swapped account. You can make pretty much outfits on the go. One second, let me switch to my C2. Yeah, appreciate you pulling up B Money, bro. Hope all is well with you. Yeah, I'm pretty much done with final question before I go. Am I able to get a gun belt on mail? Gun belt on mail is acquired by transfer glitch stuff. That is the only way to get a gun belt. So if you are okay doing a transfer glitch, like where all your cars and stuff will be deleted, you can get a gun belt. You can get a gun belt, you can get all the rare stuff like the handcuffs, hoodie ups, armors, good arms, I mean. So that's the only way currently to get a gun belt on a mail. Yeah, that's fine. I have ways to do second character transfer glitches. It's fine. I take care of that. I can get you all the components on your C2, yeah. But isn't your second character gender swap? Oh, that's probably gonna affect your gender swap, bro. You're gonna have to say bye-bye to that. Yeah, I don't think it's an option, bro. So you have to, the order has to be like this. So transfer glitch, gender swap, magic slot. So if you do gender swap before you do that transfer glitch, your gender swap's gonna get. So I don't think it's an option for you, bro, unfortunately. All right, we'll do that flight school shit right now again. Yeah, unfortunately, bro. Yeah, it's not an option. Oh wow, that's music to our ears, bro. Well, the people who merge the LS car midway. I don't think I have. I only BEFF merge shit. Yeah, I don't think I do a general merge. I haven't done a general merge in like months. Yeah, BEFF merge is the only way for me. I'll do 10 cards at a time or 20 cards at a time. So regardless if there's a regular merge or not, personally, I would not glitch out and shit. Buyover gets expensive? What? Buyover is zero. It's zero cost. BEFF merge is free. You don't pay a single thing. Like I could buy 100 cars and not pay a single 100 car. Um, nah. What? Nah, you don't have to buy them beforehand. Just buy on your C2. Yeah, you don't have to pay. I don't know what method you use, bro, but you don't have to pay anything for anything. Yeah, everything you BEFF merge is completely free. Nothing. You just pay. I'm saying, money ain't a problem, but BEFF merge is completely free. Whatever, however car you merge, however many cars you merge, they're all free. Damn, I just run that wrong. So, um, so let's say you want to merge 10 cars, right? So you start off with some stock Sultans. If you think that buying those stock Sultan is gonna put a dent, just buy those stock cars. But I would rather pay for 10 Sultans, pay for one full build. So 10 Sultans is what? 120k.
12K a piece. And everything you buy on C2, so you buy an Ignis, you buy a Turbo Exo, you buy Homagios, all of that stuff is free, you know? Well, maybe you should do Sultans or any streetcar. And if you do happen to have like an expensive donor, just BEFF buy the stock car, I guess. First, one additional step. But you see, I DMO everything, so they're usually on street cars. Works out pretty well for me. Yes, but yeah, if you're not doing street cars, then you're better off doing the regular merge, I reckon. So the only time I would do a regular merge is like, let's say I got like a custom RGB on like a D10, like the Coquette D1, or cars which are a little buggy and changes color. So that is the only time I would probably magic slot and then merge from the magic slot. I don't know why they haven't fixed the D1 yet. They should easily be able to fix that shit. Yeah. Bookmarked missions cheat thing. Player saved outfits, normal, let's go. Alright, should be good now. We have the armor in there as well. What the hell? Version on accommodation? We're gonna have to pay for this. There's no other way around this. much is accommodation? 800k. Sorry about this, man. We gotta pay this 800k, unfortunately. Should we save it here or should we? Yeah, we'll keep it slot 20. I also like to do something with like pants, so we'll do, this is the only thing. That's it, that's all the jeans and shit there. I think we're just gonna go with some sneakers. So we got a thing with there you go. Magic slot is active. Alrighty. I'd say that's a success. Hey, Blaz brother, how you doing, man? Good to see you in the stream, brother. We're nearly done with our stream today, guys. We were just out here making a magic slot. We've nearly just completed it.
test what this magic slot can do. Okay. This just adds the gun belt, cuffs, thingy, gun belt, shoes, and this just adds jeans. And this is nothing. Does it also turn pants into joggers? Let's see. Let's see. Neat little trick you can do to turn shit into joggers. Alright, so let's say we put this top on, this pant on, and we need to put a rubberized boot. Most magic slots should do this. So we're gonna apply any rubberized boots. Anything you should do, as long as it's tucked. And when you run it through your magic slot, it should become a jogger. There you go. It just became a jogger there, and this is just pants. So let me quickly take screenshots and send it to bro. Nice. Let's see, has pogos. Does the pogo stick? Shouldn't stick actually. Yeah, the pogos wouldn't stick. But yeah, on that note, guys, appreciate you guys for pulling up. I will be spitting at you right now. We are done with this magic slot. If you guys need any magic slotting shit done, feel free to message. Wait, Catherine, is this your account by any chance? Is this your account I'm working on? Are you E7? Is this you? Are you this person? What is this? Overzino, is this you? Your account? Because I don't know this person. They just messaged me one time and they caught me on a day. Well, if it's your account, you are welcome to hop on. Oh, not your account? Okay, okay, okay. But yeah, guys, cheers. I'm gonna go eat some food now. Hopefully, my food's on the way. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll do some cars over the weekend, so we're gonna need to get the save rolling, create the cars and stuff like that. Catherine, thanks for joining up today. Hope to see you again the next time. Blast Bro, appreciate you pulling up, and everyone else as well. Sparrows Bro, F Bro, you know, B Money Bro, if you're still around, cut. Cheers, guys.